Hello and welcome back to Block 7. Today we will talk about the number one and the most popular cryptocurrency out there, and that's Bitcoin. We wanted to look at what happened in the Bitcoin world in July and share it with all of our viewers. Do not forget to like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on our informative videos. Before we get to the main topic, let me quickly inform you that the information shared on our videos is for entertainment and educational purposes only, and it is not financial advice. Crypto markets are highly volatile, and therefore we urge you to do your own research before investing into crypto assets. Now let's dive into Bitcoin. In the first half of this year, we saw El Salvador adopting Bitcoin as a legal tender in their country. However, there has been a lot of criticism and roadblocks for El Salvador towards the adoption of Bitcoin in the country. El Salvador's President Nayib Bukele has stated that Bitcoin adoption will hugely benefit the 70% of the local population that lacks access to banking services. He also believes that it will attract investments and create new jobs, therefore boosting the economy of El Salvador. Many skeptics say that Bitcoin's high volatility could be a threat to the country's financial stability, and as the majority of the population do not have bank accounts and depend on cash transactions, and they do not possess an understanding of digital currencies or Bitcoin. This could tamper the adoption of Bitcoin in El Salvador. While President Bukele is trying to boost Bitcoin adoption in many ways, the country will be installing 1,500 Bitcoin ATMs, so it becomes easy for people to access digital currencies. The government will also airdrop $30 to every adult citizen in the country. The amount will be dropped into a digital wallet. President Nayib Bukele said that the new Bitcoin wallet is called Chivo, which means cool in El Salvador. The wallet can hold both US dollars as well as Bitcoin and is a government-issued crypto wallet that is interoperable with other leading digital wallet apps as well. The use of the digital wallet app sparked a concern among the Salvadorians, as this is completely new for them. And the major concern was if Bitcoin is replacing the US dollar and if people will have to use the Chivo wallet for their transactions. President Bukele clarified that Salvadorians will not be forced to use the government-issued Chivo wallet. He also said that the personal information requested by the wallet is already possessed by the government and the data requested is for security purposes only. He said that the Chivo wallet will not incur fees or commissions unlike other digital currency exchanges or credit card companies. The Chivo wallet provides a huge benefit in the remittance space where people send remittances and pay a hefty fees around 10% of the amount transferred. This can be saved using digital currencies. So this is one use case where we feel Bitcoin is going to excel and help the Salvadorians pay less and gain more. It is also said that the Chivo wallet will be integrated with the Bitcoin ATMs, therefore allowing people to transact BTC or USD that's in their wallet. The app will also allow conversion of USD to BTC and BTC to USD. Bitcoin adoption in El Salvador is not just going to come from its people, but also from businesses. The new Bitcoin law also proposes that all businesses should accept Bitcoin as a payment for transactions, and tax payments can be made in BTC as well. The bill also included an interesting proposal of zero capital gains on BTC. Not just that, but permanent residency will be available for those who invest 3 BTC in El Salvador. So we feel that Bitcoin adoption in El Salvador could be a big success. It will certainly take time for people to be educated and get used to using the digital way of transacting compared to paper transactions, but eventually this experience will rise. While El Salvador is making its moves, it is also facing some heat from IMF. The International Monetary Fund has said El Salvador's recent decision to make Bitcoin legal tender in the country may raise legal and financial concerns. Facing a potential $3.2 billion budget deficit in 2021, El Salvador is reportedly in talks with the IMF for a $1 billion funding program. An IMF spokesperson, Jerry Rice, said adoption of Bitcoin as legal tender raises a number of macroeconomic, financial, and legal issues that require very careful analysis. We are also following developments closely and will continue our consultations with the authorities. While these discussions are happening, El Salvador is also looking at opportunities towards mining functions by making use of their geothermal power from the country's volcanoes. It is expected that the new ways of transacting for El Salvador will begin from September 7th onwards. So let's closely keep an eye on this adoption. This is a major experience, a big move for Bitcoin. While El Salvador has its Bitcoin bill passed and getting ahead with adoption, Paraguay has also presented a Bitcoin bill. This bill is surprisingly different and it stands opposite to what Bitcoin stands for, which is decentralization. The Paraguay bill seeks to control and regulate cryptocurrency transactions and establish taxes. There is no mention of declaring Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrencies as legal tender anywhere in this bill proposal. The law also mentions Bitcoin mining and trading as activities under its scope. Mining-related imports will be taxed with 5%, corresponding to an aggregated value tax if the project gets approved. Also, cryptocurrency traders will have to be licensed annually. It means any person whose main activity is that of a trader must have an authorization issued by a competent authority, which enables him to carry out consultancies or transactions through a mandate or administration contract. This is absolute centralization. The other interesting area in the growth of Bitcoin is ETFs, which is also known as exchange-traded funds. There are several industry leaders that are applying for Bitcoin ETFs. Van Eck is one of them, which is still working with the US Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. While the decision is being postponed again and again, as the SEC has requested a public opinion from interested parties to answer questions on the susceptibility of a Bitcoin ETF towards market manipulation. The SEC also delayed the Valkyrie Bitcoin ETF application to a 45-day period. The next hearing on this ETF application is expected to be on August 10th. The Bitcoin ETF race has onboarded some new players this year. Cathie Wood's ARK Investment Management teams up with 21 shares in submitting a Bitcoin ETF application. Galaxy Digital is another well-known firm that is waiting on the SEC's decision on their Bitcoin ETF filing. Grayscale has also said that it is looking to convert its massive Bitcoin Trust product GBTC, which is holding approximately $22 billion in assets, into a far more widely available ETF. BNY Mellon, the world's largest custodian bank, will handle accounting and administration services after the conversion in October. While there's multiple ETFs waiting on SEC, there are some that are already approved to run ETFs and ETPs outside the US. Canadian digital asset manager 3iQ's Bitcoin ETF received regulatory approval in April and started trading Bitcoin ETF on Nasdaq Dubai. 3iQ have also joined hands with investment firm CoinShares and launched a Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF, now trading on the Toronto Stock Exchange. So this is a space which has been of interest for a long time. Will these ETFs get approved this year or next year? Time will tell, but it is of utmost importance and more interest is being seen in ETFs over the years. So let's see what happens in the coming months. While we saw what's happening with countries like El Salvador and Paraguay, there's been some more news on Bitcoin this month. Let's see what else is happening. Towards the end of July, we saw articles popping up stating Amazon is looking to accept Bitcoin payments on its platform. This information was leaked by an anonymous insider only for people to learn that it wasn't true. Amazon immediately clarified that they have no plans to accept Bitcoin payments. The speculation gained more attention and belief as Amazon was hiring a digital currency and a blockchain product lead, which was a week before the news. Bitcoin had a positive run after the news came out and corrected a bit, but it appears the price has been steady even after Amazon's confirmation of not enabling Bitcoin payments. The next news item is crypto chaos company Bitcoin Depot partners with Circle K convenience store chain and plans to install thousands of ATMs across their locations. Circle K has presence in Canada, US, and Europe, spanning thousands of stores. It is said that they have already installed about 700 ATMs in 30 states and target to install 6,000 more ATMs across North America by the end of 2021. It is also noticed that the transactions happening over these kiosks are increasing year on year. This is another area where Bitcoin is being adopted. A number of investment banks are also reportedly allowing their clients to invest into crypto products. Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Bank of America are some of the big banks that have potentially advised their clients about the new asset class of Bitcoin. An article on CoinDesk stated that Bank of America could have approved the trading of Bitcoin futures to some of their clients. The article states that Bank of America did not comment anything on this. However, this news item was identified by two anonymous sources with good knowledge of this space. Nodes on Bitcoin's Lightning Network double up in 3 months. The Lightning Network recorded its quickest 100 Bitcoin capacity growth ever at only 5 days. In July alone, the network capacity has increased 20% to 1,821.29 Bitcoins locked in across 22,781 nodes. The Lightning Network is being developed as a means of making Bitcoin payments faster, cheaper, and more private. Strike, which is a Bitcoin transaction company led by Jack Mallers, uses the Lightning Network for its mobile application. Strike is seeking rapid adoption in places like El Salvador due to its user compatibility and quick transaction times. Blockstream, which is another prominent and influential Bitcoin technology startup, has introduced a service designed to make setting up a node on Bitcoin's Lightning Network in a snap. The startup says its new Greenlight service lets users maintain complete control over their BTC while setting up a node on its cloud infrastructure. To all of our viewers, if you would like to set up a node on the Lightning Network, then there's heaps of information available on how to do it. You might as well try Blockstream's Greenlight service once it's available. The next one is New York Giants star Saquon Barkley will take all future endorsement money in Bitcoin. Barkley made his announcement on an episode of Joe Pompliano's new show on YouTube called The Best Business Show. Barkley said he was influenced by conversations he had with Jack Mallers, the CEO of Strike, who was also on the show, in making his decision. Pompliano put Barkley's annual endorsement earnings in the 8+ figures. Barkley has signed deals in the past with big brands like Nike, Pepsi, Visa, and Dunkin' Donuts, among others. Another case of Bitcoin adoption in the sports industry. Global payments giant Visa has approved local Australian startup CryptoSpend to begin issuing debit cards for the startup's users. Those using the CryptoSpend app can now pay using their Bitcoin and other supported crypto at retail stores and hospitality venues. Australians now have the opportunity to spend their crypto on everyday items. The CryptoSpend app will allow its users to spend Bitcoin Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, XRP, etc. The cards are expected to roll out in September by an ASX listed company named Novati. So, as we've seen, Bitcoin is gaining huge momentum in terms of adoption, while banks and regulatory bodies are also closely monitoring this space. The price of Bitcoin at the start of July was trading in the range of 33,000 US dollars, and it has gained strength towards the end of the month. At the time of recording this video, BTC is currently trading at around 41,000 to 42,000 range and is showing great strength. While there are heaps of other developments on Bitcoin, I think we've covered most of the key developments in the month of July with a deeper look at who's doing what in the Bitcoin world. Please tell us your thoughts on where Bitcoin is heading. Do you see yourself spending Bitcoin in the future for your everyday shopping, or is it just going to be a dream? Please comment and let us know. That is all for today, folks. Please smash the like button and subscribe to our channel if you liked our video. This is the first Bitcoin video that we've covered, and there's many more coming. Subscribe and enable notifications so you are informed of all of our upcoming videos. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.